going to go from feeling lazy, unmotivated, unhappy, unfulfilled, and just overall down with your life to feeling so motivated, thriving, and feeling like the absolute it girl. And here's how. You feel like you're outgrowing your style, your habits, and who and what you're surrounded with? Are you feeling unmotivated or just stuck in life? Are you ready to have a Sophia Richie level transformation? If so, then it may be time for a hot girl rebrand. It is so good to just recognize that you are not where you want to be in life, and that is completely okay. You might feel overwhelmed in a certain situation, like you're trapped in a cycle of laziness, feeling unmotivated, and just like it results in a messy life, a messy environment, and a messy mind. The first step in your rebrand is realizing that you are just not where you want to be, and that is completely okay. But you are doing something to change it. You are showing up today, you are ready to improve yourself, and you are listening to the Get Up and Glow podcast, and that is a great place to start. You are showing up for yourself by listening to this podcast, and I am so proud of you. By the end of this video, you are going to realize how you can reach your full potential and the deeper underlying issues causing you to fall off of your game. You're going to know how to change it. You are going to have a new, defined plan of exactly how you are going to reach your goals and initiate your rebrand. We're also going to be talking about how you can refine your style, hot girl glow up habits, and how to initiate your Instagram rebrand feed and have a healthy and happy mindset. Are you ready to get up and glow? Welcome back to the Get Up and Glow podcast. I am your host, Madison Haynes. And in today's episode, you are going to learn how you can rebrand yourself into the it girl, into the woman that you have been dreaming of becoming. And no matter who you are dreaming of becoming, it could be a type A Blair Waldorf it girl, or it could be the it girl like Sophia Richie, who's like the clean, old money aesthetic. It could even just be as simple as wanting to rebrand yourself into living a soft life and just being happy and content with where you are right now. You can do it, and today's video will help you. Here's the thing, making changes is hard. Committing to yourself and showing up for yourself is hard. Waking up early is hard. Building new habits is hard. It's even harder to remove the bad habits from your life. But the only thing that's harder than all of those things is not doing them and waking up every single day in an unfulfilling, unhappy life, and you're just overall not satisfied with the way your life turned out because you didn't show up for yourself and do those hard things initially. But here's the thing, those hard things become easy. They become a part of your everyday routine, your norm, your new daily habits. And if you focus on consistently taking care of yourself, showing up for yourself, and working on the goals that you keep promising yourself that you will achieve, you will feel so proud. Proud of yourself, proud of your accomplishments, proud of your life, and that is truly the best feeling in the world, and I'm going to teach you how to do that. First up, I would like to thank you personally for showing up for yourself today. You have an interest in self-improvement, and that makes me believe that you are going to reach your goals. You are already the it girl. If you are ready to start becoming the it girl, start working on yourself routinely, and have the consistent motivation to reach your goals, pause and hit subscribe or follow this podcast for more. And if you are on YouTube, make sure you like this video and comment a heart emoji down below to let me know that you are a part of the Get Up and Glow community. I had a member reach out to me recently. Her name is Lena, and she shared her love for the Get Up and Glow podcast, and get this, she is only 13 years old. 13! Imagine all of the great things Lena is going to do with her life because she is showing up for herself and investing in herself at only 13 years old. You could be like Lena, no matter what age you are right now, it doesn't matter. You can start now and build the life that you want. But truly, thank you so much for all of the positive feedback. I love seeing your glow up and your transformation stories, and please, if you are liking this podcast, if you are a consistent member, even if you're not, and this is your first one you listen to and you're like, I am vibing with you, please leave a review on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts. And if you write something on Apple Podcasts, I will shout you out in my next podcast, because truly every time I open my phone up and I read them, I just cry like happy tears because I am loving that you girlies are growing and glowing together because I'm doing it with you. We are here. This is a team. We're a community. If you want to rebrand your life and start showing up as the woman that you are dreaming of becoming, you need to have a very solid vision of who she is first. First up, define your vision. Figure out who you want to become. Pin the heck out of all of your dreams on Pinterest, and then take those Pinterest boards and make a vision board for yourself. Make little statements of what habits that person does, who she is, and adopt them into your everyday life. I have an entire episode of Becoming Her, how to become the best version of you, and if you are ready to define your vision after you listen to this podcast, go back and listen to that one, and that's going to help you put you onto the track just for figuring out who you actually want to become and why. And speaking of why, the first great step, and really after defining your vision, is realizing why you want to rebrand. I find if you just dive into wanting to rebrand yourself without really thinking with the underlying issues of like what's causing you, it's pushing you to want to reinvent yourself and rebrand yourself, I think it's never going to be a successful rebrand. Have your bad habits caught up with you? Do you feel like your current self isn't aligning with your beliefs or who you want to be anymore? What exactly do you want to change from your life? Is it your style? Is it your job? Is it your circumstances? If you don't do the shadow work behind find the reason, the underlying root cause of what is causing you, pushing you in the direction of your rebrand, you will never be able to fully successfully rebrand yourself. You might be able to rebrand your style, rebrand your Instagram aesthetic, rebrand your external vision, but because you didn't do the internal work, that's always going to seep through no matter how many times you do a rebrand. It's going to catch up with you. So first you have to make sure to heal yourself and do the work, figure out what is causing you, pushing you to in this direction, and then your rebrand will be genuinely successful, and that's kind of what leads you to feeling happy and fulfilled. Because at the end of the day, you can be as hot as you could be. You could be the hottest girl in the world. You could have all the money, everything you've ever dreamed of. And if you're not happy internally, you'll never feel good enough. So this is such an important aspect. You are important. You are so worthy of love, and you're so worthy of being successful. No matter what other people tell you, do not let other people's opinions of you become who you are. If someone tells you that you're not pretty enough, that you're stupid, you're not smart enough, you can't get into that school, you can't get that job, you don't deserve a seat at wherever you're supposed to be at, don't listen to them. Don't let yourself believe in all the bad things or all the little nitpicky things that other people are saying about you. Because if you do, and if you are so focused on all the things that other people are saying, all the rumors and gossip about you, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you will end up becoming and emulating that energy because you're so focused on it. For instance, when I was in school, I wanted to be a YouTuber so bad. It has always been my dream. And I would go make little YouTube videos, and this was before my glow up, okay? So I was awkward. I had big buck teeth before my braces. I had acne. I just didn't know how to do my makeup. I was not glowing up, and that was okay. I also had a processing problem, so I struggled at school. I learned differently than other people. I often would mix up my words, and I just struggled so much. I was also so socially anxious, and I didn't know how to make friends. I was scared walking in a room because I didn't know how to approach people, and it really impacted my confidence. But despite people making fun of me, saying my videos were weird, or making fun of how I looked, even throughout my whole life, from elementary school all the way through high school, even now today, because no matter how much you've grown up, there's always going to be someone who doesn't like you, doesn't think you're pretty. But did I let those comments stop me? Absolutely not. You know what I did? I worked hard. I figured out how to do my makeup. I figured out how to cut my hair in a way that was most flattering to my face shape. I went to university and graduated with honors and got a job in marketing, work from home job that I love, right after I graduated. And I now have a boyfriend who treats me like a queen, and I live in a condo that has a gorgeous pool and a doorman, all before 24 years old. And you can have that too. Because here's the thing, after all the things that I've achieved in my life, the thing that matters the most is that I am happy. I am confident in who I am. I do feel pretty. And when I leave the house, I feel confident no matter what I am wearing, no matter what makeup I have on today, no matter what my job even would be in a different world. I'm just so content with who I am and the life that I have built for myself, that all the comments that will consistently happen, because everyone will talk about you. It's just a reality. You're not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I don't care if I'm their cup of tea because I like coffee, and that's all that matters to me. So take this as your sign to not give up. Okay, you are capable of achieving what you want to. You just need to put in the work. Your way of learning, or your way or your path of figuring out your glow up plan, for instance, may look different than someone else's. The way someone else dresses themselves, the way they do their makeup, the way they learn, their path in terms of what they're looking for their career might be different than yours, and that's okay. Don't should yourself into a shitty life. So if the reason for your rebrand is because you think everyone else is doing this thing, everyone else is having this style, everyone else is working these cool big corporate jobs, don't force yourself to rebrand because of something that you should do. Oh, I should do this. I should do that. Make sure that those shoulds are things that you genuinely want to do. Because it doesn't matter if you do what everyone else says just because it has some prestige, or it looks good, or it sounds cool, or you feel powerful. Because if that is not your genuine, authentic life, then you are going to shoot yourself into a life that is so unhappy, and you're going to be in the exact same position that you are in right now. So when you want to initiate this rebrand, you need to figure out if this rebrand is genuinely for you. If it's for someone else, if it's for an underlying reason that you genuinely don't want and it's not aligned with you, do not do it. Instead, do the inner work first and make sure that you are happy and content with who you are as a person. Because if someone hasn't told you yet today, I am so proud of you. You're going to do amazing things, and I'm going to hold your hand and teach you how. Okay, so now you've set your goals. You figured out why you want this rebrand. What is causing the rebrand? You're healed to an extent because we're all working on it. And you are ready to initiate the rebrand. So when you're initiating your rebrand, obviously this is going to be dependent on what your goals were, what she is, like that dream version of you that I chatted about in the last episode. So for instance, these are when you start adding the new habits on, like going to the gym or signing up for a dance class or starting to shop for your new style. Invest yourself, start making those habits and practicing them on a daily basis. And remember that confidence is silent and insecurity is loud. When you are improving yourself, people will talk. They'll notice these new habits that you are adopting. They're gonna say, why are you so dressed up? Why do you look like that? Why are you doing that? And they're gonna question you. They even might make you feel crazy for spending so much time in investing in self-improvement content, for example. Or doing anything that is not aligned with like the norm of what everyone else is doing. But here's the thing, do not let that stop you. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, it might make you feel insecure. Yes, it might make you fall off your rebrand, but do not let it. When people say those comments, take them and just you don't even have to explain yourself. You could just be as simple as, I like to dress up this way. It makes me feel beautiful. And that is such a valid, confident answer. Don't let those people bring you down and get you to stop trying to rebrand yourself or move in the direction that you want to become. Like, be yourself, be true to who you are. People are going to notice, because when someone is different, people will notice that, and that is okay. Because here's the thing, if you stop being yourself and stop trying to improve on yourself because other people are not and they're just comfortable with the norm, so they question you because you're stepping outside of that norm, and if you stop doing that because of those things that other people are saying, you will never become elevated. You'll always be stuck in that same position that you are right now, surrounded by the same people that you know and love, hopefully, right now, which is okay. But your mission is to be better than that. Your mission is to love those people, of course, but move on and also find a whole new network of people, to expand your network, to expand yourself. And if someone's bringing you down and saying bad things about you when you're trying to improve yourself, are they really people that should be in your life? Okay, now let's talk about refining and rebranding your style. What you wear will not only impact how other people view you, but more importantly, it will impact how you view yourself. It is okay to outgrow a style. It is okay to not fit into a certain aesthetic, or it is okay to try many different aesthetics, because here's the thing, you don't have to trap yourself into one category of fashion or style or one aesthetic. You are the aesthetic. You can do whatever you want. The mission is to have fun with fashion. The mission is to make your branding around yourself. So when you are initiating this rebrand, make sure not to just copy and paste someone else's fashion sense into your own style, because that's not going to feel true and authentic to you. And if you want to be the it girl, if you want to rebrand yourself, you want that to be who you are and have that come through your fashion. You want to have fun with your fashion. It is okay. If you love pink, wear the pink. But if one day you wake up and want to wear red, don't tell yourself, I can't wear red because I am branded as the pink girly. Wear the red. It is not that deep. Make your own personal brand based on you. However, I do have hot girl tips to help you elevate your style, just no matter what that is. So here are my hot girl fashion secrets. Don't underestimate the power of accessories. Wearing a statement earring, a statement necklace, even rings can completely transform any outfit. You could literally be wearing leggings and a hoodie, and if you have some cute jewelry on, it's just gonna look so much more intentional and so much more elevated. Please make sure you lint roll. Lint, oh my goodness, it could ruin a very, very cute outfit, and it can absolutely take away from all that effort that you put into it. So just make sure, especially if you have pets, to lint roll your clothing before you step outside. Clean shoes are also something that's very underrated, but having no like marks on your shoes and just having a consistent like cleaning routine for your shoes, it sounds crazy, but it does make a big difference, especially if they're like an investment shoe, because you want to keep them nice and fresh and smelling great. Strapless bras. This is a little bit of a controversial opinion, but I personally believe that like the straps out of a bra ruin outfits. It just takes away. My eyes go right to the bra, especially if it's like a colored strap. I just find if like you spend so much time picking out the perfect outfit, you might as well just put like a nice comfortable strapless bra. The ones from Aerie are so comfortable. I'm wearing one right now, and it's like it doesn't slide down. It is the chef's kiss gorgeous. But just please, just reconsider that next time you're about to step out of the house. I'm sure you're gonna look great no matter what, and I want to 100% like disclaimer, like I'm not telling you have to do this stuff, but I'm telling you it will make a difference in your appearance. Another thing that is not common now, but is to wear slips under dresses. There's so many reasons why I could tell you this is such a hot girl habit, but not only will it make sure that your dress isn't see-through, but it's also gonna help the garment be able to wear longer because you're not having that sweat directly on to your clothes. It's being absorbed by that slip. But by investing in cute little like silk slips or even cotton ones from Amazon that can be like $19.99, it just feels so beautiful to like wear a cute little slip like Gossip Girl. You know how like Blair Waldorf always has the cute little slips underneath her dress, like the little pantyhose with like the lace little lining. It just feels so elegant, and it's literally takes you 1 second, and it's going to enhance your whole outfit because it's going to feel comfortable. It's going to extend the wear of your clothing, and it just feels so beautiful. Also, fabric softener. This is a new thing that I have been doing, but it makes your clothing smell so good. And two other things that you wouldn't think are related to fashion, because it's not about the clothes, but it does really pull an outfit together, and that is having your nails done and not chipped. It's better, in my opinion, to have no polish than have chipped polish. And your hair. I just find that if you have a gorgeous outfit and you're having a bad hair day and you just let it hang loose, I feel like that just completely takes away from a nice elevated outfit. So if you're having a bad hair day, don't worry, girl, I do that too. Just throw it up in a ponytail, in a sleek look for the greasy, messy hair days. Or if you're feeling it and you have the time, try and do the heatless curls when you sleep, or something that just elevates your hair. Because I find even if your outfit is not that great and it's very simple, a very nice sleek hair look will really transform your style. So with this rebrand, I find it so fun to find your signature, something that you are known for. Because when you want to rebrand, you're probably just wanting to find a sense of self, to feel like the it girl. And I feel like all of those it girls are known for something. Like Sophia Richie is known for her style, or Blair Waldorf is known for her headbands, or Cheryl from Riverdale is known for wearing the color red. Find your signature style, your signature accessory, and this can evolve. It could be a signature handbag that has a pop of color. It could be a color in general, or a set of colors. Your signature thing could also just be a hairstyle, like having your hair half up, half down, or wearing statement earrings. Pick something that just feels good to you and makes you feel good and feel beautiful, and then make it your signature. Make yourself known for that. I also find that having a signature scent is just such it girl behavior. I personally use Burberry Her, and oh my goodness, it's just a gorgeous scent. Hot girl tip, but spray your perfume into a brush when you brush your hair, and it will make your hair smell so good. But if you also want to make your perfume just last longer, take a little bit of Vaseline and put it on your wrist or wherever you're spritzing your perfume, and then spray it, and it will last way longer. When you are rebranding your style, make sure that it matches your personality. If you are light and fun, you could do the ultra femme, cottagecore look. You could have hair bows in your hair. You could wear light feminine colors, lace, etc. Or if you want to become that girl and be a gym girly, you can invest in some really nice gym outfits, maybe ones that have a little pop of color, and just make it your own thing. The inspo is to have fun with style, but if you have no idea where to start, if you have no idea how to put an outfit together, take inspo from your favorite celebrities. And don't forget, when you are investing in new clothing, to make sure it actually works with you and your actual life. If you're going to work a 9-to-5 job 5 days a week and you want to invest in a bunch of mini skirts, although that could be cute for your off work model looks, but for actual work, it might not be the best option. So make sure that you're having a wardrobe where you can wear for multiple things, you can be repurposed, etc. For instance, I work from home, so I make sure that I have some cute outfits to go out and take photos with, but the majority of my clothing are outfits I feel cute and beautiful in, but allow me to sit down and be comfortable. Okay, now let's talk about something fun, how to rebrand your social. Okay, please do not go and delete everything. I know you might want to wake up one day and then just completely rebrand your whole life, and you think that you have to delete all of your memories off of social, but you don't have to do that. Your Instagram can serve as your own little time capsule. And here's the thing, when you do glow up, when you do finally have initiated and successfully rebranded yourself, you want to look back on all the things that you used to do before your rebrand. So my recommendations for rebranding your socials, for Instagram in particular, I would say start with doing a follower sweep. Unfollow anyone that doesn't serve you, that just doesn't align with your vision, or just doesn't make you happy. And then you can start slowly with your stories. So whatever you're into, you can maybe have some new filters from your favorite influencers that post on stories often, or you can just try to experiment with different photography styles or whatever that is in line with everything that you pinned, the things that you're envisioning your life to be. A big tip I also have with stories or just with social media in general is try to be more mysterious and just protect your peace. Not everyone needs to be knowing every single thing you do, every single thing on your mind. You can kind of withhold, tell your bestie that through voice notes, okay? You can come tell me that. I would love to hear that, girly. We are friends, okay? But keep yourself mysterious on social for so many reasons. Reason number one being, not everyone, most people who follow you on social are in it for the right reasons. People are gonna want to know what you're doing. They're gonna want to know your business. And sometimes protecting your peace and not giving all of the information about everything you're doing is gonna protect you in the long run for so many different reasons. It's also so important to recognize that hot girls make sure they're protecting themselves in terms of not sharing their locations, especially if they have a public account. So be careful of what you take pictures of. If it's around your house, don't take pictures outside of your window where people online can identify where you live. Just make sure you're taking the precautions to protect yourself. Because if you already are the it girl, but when you become the it girl and you build up your Instagram, that is your dream. You don't want all of these people being able to track down exactly the location that you live in and show up at your house. And it could just not be a good situation, okay? So please protect your peace and protect yourself. If you want to rebrand your feed, the best way to do that is go download Lightroom, create your own little personal filter that you love, that falls in line with like your new aesthetic that you're trying to achieve, and you use that on every single one of your photos so they all look like together and cohesive, it makes everything so much easier, because instead of having to take all these photos and stressing about, you just put a filter on it, it's gonna look like it goes together. Another hot girl tip for like your Instagram rebrand is, if you don't have the app already, download Planoly. It's a free app that allows you to connect your Instagram to it, and you can post your photos before you actually post them live on Instagram to see if it looks good on your feed. My ultimate Instagram hack is, before you go anywhere, look up the geotag and go and see all the cool photo spots, the best things to eat if you're going to a restaurant, and just like educate yourself on wherever you're going. People always ask me, how would you get the best photos? How would you always know what the best thing on the menu to order is? Or like, how did you even find this place that's free and it's so cool and so aesthetic? And the answer is truly Instagram geotags. I go, I look at what other people are doing, I find what's happening, and I do it. Okay, now let's talk about how you can get organized. Okay, when you are rebranding yourself, think about the importance of having an organized space, an organized mind, opening up your drawers in the morning and having like your underwear drawer, your pajama drawer, all of your drawers just organized and gorgeous, and your color-coded closet. Like, nothing will make you feel like that girl more than waking up to a beautiful color-coded closet. You could even go as far as organizing your fridge, or just having your cupboards deep clean, going and spending that extra moment every single day for like 15 minutes tidying up your place. Your mind is a reflection of your space. And when you're initiating your rebrand, you want to make sure that you keep your space and your mind clean. Because I can almost guarantee you that the version of yourself that you are dreaming of does not involve having messy laundry all over the floor, having dishes all over the sink, a garbage piling up that hasn't been taken out for a week and has bugs in it. Your rebrand should benefit you, and not just from an external point of view, but from every different category in your life. So it could be glowing up externally. It could be your Instagram. It could be making sure your house is clean and you're organized. It could be improving how you work. It could be improving your friend circles, improving your relationships. All of those things in every little category of your life is going to be the rebrand. Because if you change the way that you look, but you don't change about anything else, about how you operate, who you surround yourself with, etc., you are not going to rebrand. You're not going to become who you want to be. But sticking to your goals will be the hardest part of your rebrand. Life gets busy, you get burnt out, and I cannot stress these tips enough from how you can consistently stay organized in the littlest amount of time and effort possible. Don't forget that it is easier to clean up than have to deep clean it up. For instance, instead of having your clothes pile up all over your bedroom floor, put away that one shirt right after you wear it. Yes, is it a redundant task? Okay, sure. Taking the extra 5 seconds to pick up your clothes and put it in the dirty hamper or hang it back up is annoying. But what's more annoying is having to walk around, clothes all over the floor, jump around, having people come into your house and it's being a mess, and eventually having to go and spend 4.5 hours deep cleaning your room. When it could have been done for 5 seconds if you just consistently every single day spent that 5 seconds picking it up and just putting it where it belongs. This habit may feel redundant, it may feel annoying, but it's going to be the biggest game changer in your life, or at least in terms of an organizational perspective. Spot clean too. This can help so much. So when you have 5 seconds, clean whatever you can. Another great tip is setting a 15-minute timer. If you don't want to spend an hour and a half, you don't want to spend 3.5 hours deep cleaning your house, just say, you know what, I'm just going to spend 15 minutes doing it. Put on a podcast and just clean for that duration. And I cannot stress enough the importance of having aesthetic drop bins in every single room. So you may ask, what is a drop bin? A drop bin, or I call the man bins for my boyfriend, is having a designated bin in every single area of your house. That is cute, that's aesthetic, that has a cover on it. You can get them from HomeSense. And they're the designated mess bins. So if you have keys, if you have wallets, then they're usually just thrown everywhere. When you come home from work, have a cute little aesthetic drop bin. Or even for things like, let's say there's shoes all over your front entryway, get a cute little basket and then tell everyone, just put your shoes in that basket. It's going to look contained, look like it's intentionally organized, but really you're just making it look pretty. I do this for everything. I do this for converters. I do this for utensils. I do this for hair scrunchies. I do this for everything in my life. And it keeps organizational techniques so much easier, basically automated. I know where everything is, but it looks so great and it takes like a second to do. Okay, now let's talk about becoming that girl, rebranding yourself, and the mindset shift that is required in order to get you there. You need to remind yourself that you already are that girl. Nobody is above you. We are all equals in this world. So stop idolizing people, stop looking towards influencers and wishing that you had their life and feeling horrible about yourself. The reality is every single person just wants more. You think you want something, and once you get that, cut that. Because the reality is you will want more every single time you reach a goal, and you probably have already reached goals in your life. When you get that, what happens? You're happy for maybe a few seconds, maybe a week, and then you want something else. You find a new dream. And don't think for a second that those influencers that you're idolizing don't feel the exact same way. Because here's the thing. They reach 10K subscribers, then they want 100. They reach 100K, then they want 500K. They reach 500K, then they want 1,000,000. That's just like the equivalent to you. You want a job, you get that job. Once you're in that job, you don't want that job anymore. So I think the important thing with this rebrand is realizing that you're always going to want something different for yourself. And even when you successfully have rebranded, you probably will want something. But the only way you can successfully become happy in this rebrand is to recognize that this is a fact. So when you're catching yourself saying, I want this next big thing, that's okay because it is a great, beautiful thing to dream. But also recognize all the things that you worked for and that you've achieved in your life right now and be so happy for them. Be grateful. Wake up every morning and be like, I am so happy that I am living in an apartment because I wanted this apartment for so long and now I'm living here. And yes, it's small and I want that big house now. But you know what? I dreamed of this moment and I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it. And then it's okay to say, you know what, I'm enjoying the heck out of it. I reached my goal. I'm so proud of myself. But yeah, you know what, I'm recognizing the fact that now I want a different dream. And that is okay too. So it's all about a balance of trying to work on your goals as they evolve, because your self-improvement journey is never ending. You're always going to need to want to improve yourself throughout time. But it's also so important to recognize that just because you're not where you want to be, where you are right now was where you wanted to be when you were younger. And that is so beautiful. Rebrand your mindset. Be positive. If you want to be that it girl, you know what the best thing to do is? Be the person that people love to be around. Because that's the thing. You don't have to glow up externally. You don't have to be the hottest person in the room, the richest person in the room, the most smart person in the room. But if you are the person that makes everyone love themselves, you're going to be the most loved. Because hear me out. Every single person just wants to be told that they're good enough, that they are doing great things, and they want to have their insecurities reaffirmed to them in terms of like the opposite. So if someone's insecure about their job, you telling someone, oh my God, that's such a cool job. You are so cool. You are so smart, etc. That's going to translate to them being like, oh my gosh, I like this person because this person is telling me things that I'm insecure about, but the opposite. They're making me feel good about myself, even though I'm insecure about this thing. And then they're going to love you. Now, I'm not saying to use this as a manipulation technique, but I'm saying if you truly want to be that girl, educating yourself on just the basics of human psychology is so important because you are going to be liked. It's going to be translate into you feeling and acting like that it girl. Because the minute you realize that no matter what other people are doing, everyone else has imposter syndrome, everyone else thinks something about themselves, like they're insecure, everyone is the same, then you're going to walk into that room, you're going to look around the room. Pro tip, look left to right. That shows confidence, even if you're not. Fake it till you make it. But you are going to translate into like that very confident, very mature woman, and that is probably what you're trying to rebrand yourself into. Ask people about themselves, show genuine interest, remember the things that people talk about. You will be liked, you will be received well, and that's going to make you feel like the it girl. Enjoy life. Don't be that person that complains about everything. Be the person that sees the good in everything. Be accountable for your actions. And don't go looking for validation throughout this rebrand. If your rebrand is about trying to get someone to like you or trying to get other people to think you're so cool, don't make that about your rebrand. Make that rebrand about you building your confidence and not looking for the validation of other people. Don't seek attention. Did you ever write with this? Sorry, cut that part out, Zach, cut. Don't go looking for attention. For instance, there's a scene, an iconic scene in Gossip Girl where Blair and Serena are walking out into a limo. Serena just got arrested. This is the end of season 2. Sorry if you haven't watched Gossip Girl before and I just spoiled it for you. But she gets into the limo and Serena is just like not bothered with the paparazzi, right? And Blair is smiling. She's like basking in all of the attention. And you ever wonder why through the whole theme of this series, Serena is the it girl, Serena is loved, and Blair is a little jealous of Serena because she gets that effortless attention and Blair just wants that so bad. But maybe it's because Blair wants it so bad, she is pushing it away from her. And the reason why Serena is the it girl and is taking, and people caring or are giving her the attention is because she's not trying so hard to get it. She's not changing herself for that attention. Be the Serena in this case and be true to who you are and let that speak. That will speak volumes. Stay in your unbothered era in this rebrand. And remember, what people say about you is none of your business. Who cares what people say about you? You do not like everyone, so it is unrealistic to think that every single person is going to like you too. All that truly matters is that you think you're a good person, you are trying to be better every day for yourself and for other people, and then the people who you love also think that. And remember, you have everything you need to be that girl. If you have a roof over your head, if you have food in the fridge, if you have multiple options of clothing to wear, that is so much more richer than the majority of the world, and that is such a beautiful thing. So I feel like when we are initiating this rebrand, just be aware of that, you know? You have the power and the capabilities to create a life for yourself. If you have access to the internet, if you have access to school, if you have access to fresh water, you can go and improve yourself. You can be active. You don't even need money to go to a gym. You can go outside and go for a run. You don't even need to be the hottest it girl with all the most expensive clothes. You can take the clothes that you have now and make them into your own thing. Rock them with confidence. You can go and be the nice, kind person that people love to be around. And that can be you being the it girl and you rebranding yourself into like the best version of you. And as you grow in your confidence, as you rebrand yourself into being this amazing magnetic girl, you're going to attract so much abundance. And then all of that wealth, all of the things that you're dreaming of will come to you eventually. I have so many podcasts dedicated to how you can set those goals and actually reach your dream life. And if you're interested in that content, check them out. Okay, now I'm going to talk about what everyone is here for, the external glow up checklists. So how can you rebrand yourself externally? I like to break it down into an everyday checklist and a weekly hot girl glow up checklist. Okay, so every day you want to wear something that makes you feel confident. You want to do a little quick shave every single day. It could be like 30 seconds in the shower. Do something active and try to detox from screens for at least an hour. Do something active and try to stay away from screens as much as possible. Wear your it girl signature scents. And make your bed every day. The power of making your bed every day is just like a domino effect. I have talked about this so many times. A cute PJ set is so powerful, truly. And so is the That Girl night routine. And your hot girl prescription for every single day, if you want to be happy and you want to feel like that girl, is genuinely dance it out. Put on your favorite playlist that just makes you feel so beautiful, so empowered, so hot, and just dance. Okay, your ultimate That Girl glow up guide every single week is to do the following things. Dermablade and dye your eyebrows. This makes such a big difference. Having your eyebrows dyed saves you so much time because instead of having to fill them in every single day, they're already dyed, they're looking good, and you're feeling great. And this is even a bigger benefit too, because you could have like no makeup on, and if your eyebrows are dyed, I just feel like you look so much more put together. Self tan. I use the Hawaiian Tropics self tanner, and it's like $8 on Amazon Canadian, and it is so good. It doesn't make me feel orange. I put it on, and I actually sleep with it with like a pair of like old sweatpants and like a hoodie, so like the tanner doesn't go all over my bed sheets. And then I wash it off, and having it on overnight just helps the tan last a little bit longer, in my opinion. I also recommend taking a That Girl shower and a That Girl bath at least once a week. Obviously, you shower more often than once a week, but the That Girl shower is like the that shower where you really shave, you exfoliate your entire body, you have a deep conditioning shampoo treatment moment, you know? But by shaving your legs every day for 30 seconds or so, it's just gonna help always having smooth, beautiful legs without having to do a lot of effort. So really doing a good shave once a week and then just do quick maintenance every day, your legs will thank you so much. You're gonna feel like that girl, like the smooth, sexy, gorgeous legs. And a face mask, because this one's just a must. Come on, no explanation needed. Now, if you want daily glow up and self-improvement motivation, I have the perfect thing for you. I am doing a series on my TikTok. There are multiple series. I have a That Girl guide. I have an It Girl, like Blair Waldorf type of series going on. I also have How to Build a Life You Adore Before 2024 and your self-improvement starter pack. So all of those videos every single day, I bring them to you. So if you are into this podcast and you're like, girly, I want more content than once every 2 weeks, give me more, it is there. It is available for you and it is on TikTok at the Get Up and Glow podcast. But that's not all. I have an Instagram that's dedicated to giving you daily motivation, and it is also at the Get Up and Glow podcast. But if you want inspiration just to see what I am doing, to see how the habits I'm doing on a daily basis that actually execute the lessons and the tips I am giving you, follow me at Madison and I'm. Now, don't forget, when you're initiating this It Girl rebrand, start slow. Don't go full send. Start by adding the new habits first that you've defined for yourself that you know is going to get you to where you want to be. Then try and focus on removing those bad habits. Don't forget to build your brand around you, not the other way around. And that your brand can evolve around you. And that concludes today's episode. So if someone hasn't told you today, I am so proud of you. You made it to the end, girly. Look at you, self-development queen. You are going to achieve your dreams because you are investing in yourself every day. And that is so beautiful because so many people in this world don't do that. They're out, they're doing their thing, they're fine, they're stuck in their ways, but you're not. You're like, you know what? I recognize that I want to change my life. I want to educate myself and I want to show up for myself, and you made it through to the end. So congratulations. We are besties. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have a specific recommendation or something that you want me to talk about, if you have a question for me, reach out. I promise you, I will do my absolute best to read it and I will incorporate it into the next episode or make a TikTok dedicated to it about you, because I am so dedicated to your mission. I believe in you. I feel that I'm talking to you right now. I can see you in my mind. I know that sounds crazy, but I can. I can see you. You are gorgeous. Damn, you look great today. Hello. But I am going to help you. I'm going to hold your hand. I am your self-improvement fairy godmother, and I'm going to help you achieve your dream life, because that is my dream, truly, to help you achieve yours. Okay, and don't forget to follow and subscribe depending on the platform that you are streaming this on. Thank you so much for making it to the end. If you have, comment the pink heart emoji down below, and I'm going to be like, oh, she's a Get Up and Glow girly for sure. So thank you so much. And until next time, Get Up and Glow girlies. Bye.